Okay, I'm doing a nail video for you. I've got my nails laid out here. This color is called Paint the Town.
Yeah, they're trying to kill me.
This is a tip I like to do. You know, you got it like this, and as you saw, you take the clear coat off, and then you grab that little silver tab. I go ahead and drape it across the paper that it comes on, and that way you don't get any fingerprints. So I've got to kind of play with this one because based on this design, it's going to barely be on the tip. So I've got to kind of work with it. Oh, sorry, my camera. I'm still trying to figure out how to fix my camera. Sorry, this is not going to be the best video. Ugh.
You look nervous.
So I'm hoping that will get me down here.
Going to leave me?
This is barely on.
You weren't you? How could you?
Yeah.
You know, I loved you.
Hopefully it'll work out. And then I'll just have to take this off around my cuticle. Oh, you were talking about you didn't like to push your cuticle back. All you do is just barely push it. You know, you can even do it with your finger. Just gently push it back. You know, not very much. Just go all the way around. Just make sure it's out of the way. And if it hangs over and you have like some dead skin on it, just trim it off. But just go all the way around it, you know, pressing really good. And when it says stretch it out, it just means to like drape it across your nail. So I'm not sure how this one's gonna look here. I guess it'll be okay. But I always kind of shape it to make the actual nail shape and then go up under, and it tears real easy. And then see, you got it on this little tab, and just lay it down flat, and that way you don't have to worry about it sticking to anything or getting fingerprints on it and messing up with your fingerprints. And then just keep rubbing it down, and it will shrink. So even though I have a little bit hanging over, it'll shrink. Alright, let's do it. Final cooperate here. So I'm going to go ahead, take it off so I can play with it a little bit. See, I'm going to have to like get it to come way back. Ooh, I missed my nail. Well, see, it's way on my finger, but in order to have some color, I have to, you know, put it on my finger. But I can peel it off, you know, once it gets dry. But I'm going to kind of itch it a little bit with my fingernail to make it a little bit easier to come off. Just trace the nail shape out and just flatten that up real good and just rub it. I always rub it to death, just about, to make sure that it's going to stick on really good. And I'm going to leave it right here until it hardens. And they say it takes about a half hour or so, but you can feel when it gets hard, you know. So it's not like you have to time it or anything. one looks a lot prettier than this other one because it just had a little tiny tip on it. Yeah, just make sure you rub it in all directions. Smooth down on your tip real good. And one thing that they said online is to take your little alcohol pack. And so I've got mine folded over trying to keep some moisture in, because after you do your tips and your tips of your fingers, they say to go over your nails with the alcohol thing again, and that helps them to set and to stay on longer. And then you can also take nail polish, like the clear kind, the top coat, and put a layer over it. But I mean, there's really nothing to it once you just learn how to judge the nail size. One thing though is, like, if it don't line up exactly right, I recommend, instead of going straight on, kind of go in an angle, or go, completely sideways, because it'll line up sometimes better for you sideways than it will like this. And it's always better to go to the size that's a little bit bigger, because they shrink. Now I am a little worried about my middle finger, because this one is just barely going to fit. I normally use this size on my middle finger, but I want this one to be different, so I'm going to use that one on my middle finger. I think it'll look good having these colors on all the other fingers, and then this one standing out different. But we'll see. But yeah, just as long as you make sure that you've got it lined up, in your corner as best you can. You can go at an angle, or you can go sideways. And sometimes if you turn sideways, like, see, look at that, it changes how it looks. So look that way, or you could have it looking like that. There's really no wrong way to do it. It's kind of just however you want to do it.
The whole fake ritual thing? Lauren Angela into the cemetery? Sure.
Now, let's see if I can figure out.
But do we have to use me as bait?
I think this one will be okay to do it
She had pretty crappy tasting eyes.
straight on.
I think she broke my hand. Just too fragile. We'll get it looked at later.
So yeah, let's just do that. And then gently peel your little silver tab off. Sorry, the camera's going crazy again. See, I didn't get it lined up good. I'm not sure about this one. I think I got it pretty good. When you think you got it pretty good, then just start rubbing it down. And go up under your fingernail, and you can pinch it, like that. And it just takes it right off. That's really pretty, isn't it? This one you can wear with just about any color. If I can get it right there, smushed down good.
Sorry.
But I'll send you pictures
For what?
and show you how it turned out.
Way up in acting?
You can see really nothing much to it. If you can't get it to line up one way, just kind of tilt it a little bit, turn it sideways, just whatever you need to do. And see, mine didn't line up just right there very good, but
Dad,
Hopefully it'll look okay. I don't think you really notice. I mean, unless you like get super close. And who's gonna really look that close?